Hello everyone, my name is Juan Pablo Tinjaca Huertas and today I'm going to explain you everything related to the lesson plan that I developed. So let's start. First of all, I'm going to talk about the participants. The participants will be students between 6 and 7 years old, that means students from second grade. And the topic that I'm going to teach to them is to provide directions in English. That topic was chosen based on the social science DBA, that means the basic learning rights. Based on those things, based on the knowledge provided by that learning right, I was able to understand what is the right topic to teach to the students between 6 and 7 years old. And it's about, and related to the English area and social science area. The first one is about the first thing that I took into account is about to provide information using the cardinal points vocabulary and using the expressions of laterality. That means north, west, east, south, right, left, up, backwards. So using the different vocabulary related to the cardinal points and expression of laterality, I can teach them how to provide directions in English or about how to get to a different places or to a specific location. So that I use that as a basis, and the second thing that I used as a basis was the natural strategy and the audiolingual method. I use those learning strategies, within a language learning process, to develop this lesson plan. Because first of all, I want the students to make real life conversations or um, use every knowledge that they are going to learn in this lesson related to provide directions in English and different aspects about the vocabulary to make a real conversations with their partners or with the teacher or make sentences in a real life context. So for that reason, I took into account those strategies to develop this lesson plan. Okay, let's start with the objectives or the aim. At the end of the lesson, I want students to be able to express orally and in writing sentences in English to provide directions in English, obviously using the expressions of laterality and cardinal points and the grammar structure of questions and affirmative sentences. Yes, to provide me information about a specific location within the educational institution. The second thing is to identify what are the cardinal points and what are the expressions of laterality. In both listening and reading exercises about specific places or specific location within the educational institution. That means about how to get to a specific location within the school. And the last objective that I want to talk about is to use the vocabulary learned in sentences or real life situations. That's the thing that I was talking about. It's about to use the knowledge or use the vocabulary that the students learn during the lesson to make a real life conversation, to provide information about how to get to different places, how to get I don't know, to the principal's office, about how to get to classroom, how to get to a classroom of a specific grade. Yes, so for that reason, I want them to be able to make sentences and then like add those sentences to a real life conversation or a real life situation. Now, I'm going to show you the different, the first stage or every stage in this lesson plan. First stage is about the classroom routine. The first thing that I want the students to do is to make the English greeting routine, including including the vocabulary related to the greetings in English. For example, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how are you today? I'm fine, very good. For example. And after that, I'm going to proceed to make the presentation of the session topic or the lesson topic. Will be provide directions in English. And the process will be to teach and evaluate the topic through the activities selected by the teacher. That means that I'm going to have a better perspective about what is the knowledge of the students related to this topic and about how to proceed with the presentation stage of this topic. So after that, starting the presentation stage will be that I'm going to introduce the topic using the board as a reference, making, for example, a map, and teach the students about the different vocabulary related to provide directions in English using expressions of laterality and using the cardinal points as a reference. So I'm going to teach them about what is the different vocabulary, what is the meaning of this word, what is the meaning of this sentence, how to structure a sentence to make an affirmative sentence, to provide information about a specific location, and how to make a question about where is this place? How can I get this place? Where is this place? This place is right to, I don't know, the principal's office, for example. So that's the process that I'm going to do to teach them and to make sure that they learn everything related to the vocabulary and the grammar structure that we are going to use related to this topic. Okay, the next thing is the audiovisual resource. Let me show you. We have here a video to provide directions in English. For example, we have here, for example, we have here how to, let me go back. We have here how to make a question. Can you tell me the way to get to that place, to a specific location? And we have here, for example, well, we have here, nearby, behind. Well, that's the homework that I'm going to let to the students. But we have here different things about the about turning left, for example, taking into account the expressions of laterality. And for that reason, I use this video because we have here a map as a reference. The one of the activities or one of the things that we are going to use, one of the resources that we are going to use in this lesson. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we have here the next part. I'm going to make like a feedback activity to make sure that the students understand everything related to the explanation on the board and the resource use, the audiovisual resource. So for that, I'm going to make, I'm going to draw a map in the board, on the board, excuse me, related to the educational institution. So the students will help me to provide me different, well, provide me information or provide me directions about how to get to the different places within the educational institution. And I'm going to make sure that every student understands or understood the video and the explanation on the board. And obviously, I'm going to answer any question related to the topic. Okay, so now we have here the practice stage. What we are going to do on the practice stage? First of all, I'm going to assign an activity for every student about how about making sentences in their notebooks about the places they know uh, within the. It could be within the educational institution or near from the educational institution. Obviously, using the vocabulary, excuse me, of laterality and cardinal points. And I'm going to grade those sentences and I'm going to make a feedback of this activity. After complete this exercise, we are going to make like a worksheet or a guide. The students will develop this guide we have here. You can see here the different exercises that we have here, that we have on the worksheet. We have here the first exercise that it's about to choose the right option, taking into account the vocabulary that we already learned using the audiovisual resource. The second part is about to complete blank spaces within a conversation. In this case, I'm going to make a feedback and I'm going to teach them about how to include the vocabulary and sentences that we already learned to provide directions in English within a real life conversation, taking into account this point that we have here. And the third part is about to answer open-ended sentences, or well, it's an open question, and they need to answer those questions based on the map that it's on the worksheet, the map that we have here. Okay, after complete that exercise, we have the last part of the lesson, that is the production stage. What we are going to do in the production stage, we are going to perform a conversation, a real life conversation exercise with a peer. Yes, so the students will make peers with their partner. They are going to make like a real life conversations with questions and clues about what is the place that my partner is talking about, and they need to guess what is that place and how to get that place from the classroom. Yes, for example, it could be the principal's office. I don't know, different the classroom of different grades, the entry of the school. Well, different places. Yes, and the student will try to guess what is that place and how to get to that place. Well, in the case that the students were not able to guess what is the place of the partner, we are going to make an exercise with all the participants. All the participants will try to guess what is the specific location within the educational institution, taking into account the clues and the indications from the student. Yes. So it's like a collaborative exercise, and we are going to make that exercise first. We are going to make with one partner, and then if the partner is not able to guess the place, we are going to make the exercise with all the participants, and that's it. And the last part will be the homework. The homework is to study more specific conversations regarding giving directions to a place and using preposition of places. That means adding all the vocabulary that we learned during the lesson. The students will try to make a conversation to provide information about a specific location using preposition of place. That means next to, behind, in front of, I don't know, behind, well, the under, above. Yes, the different preposition of places. And that's it. And they will make some sentences related to provide directions in English, but in this case, using the preposition of place learned in their houses. That's it. That's all the information about my lesson plan. Thanks for watching this video. I will be attentive to any commentary that you have related to my lesson plan. Thank you for watching this video and have a wonderful day.